that. But now my cockpit is tumbling around me. So I can't fly.
Hello YouTube, I knew I forgot something. How you doing guys? Welcome in on our Spitty Around the World. We're today here in Eritrea, flying down to Somalia on day 209. If you would like to jump in, feel free to. So where are my guys?
I'm just having a quick look at that city.
There's a Sally Death. Welcome in.
Hello there. Yeah, it's a funny looking 380. But I just said to Karia, I'm just expecting someone to jump in with a 380.
All my settings have been zeroed and reset, and for some reason.
How can that happen?
Why?
I mean, I had on one occasion, I had a few bits in the graphics settings changed, but everything else was unchanged. Normally, nothing ever changes here. How is that possible? It's almost as if you had a reinstalling of the sim or something like that.
It almost seems like that, yes. It seems like that. However, I did not reinstall the sim.
And stop hitting your computer with an axe. It's not going to work.
I'm just moving my peasant chair around.
Oh, the peasant chair. Yes.
Yes. Oh, great. It also reset my VR settings, so I can't get in VR properly. Would that be the result of a Windows update? I don't know.
You shouldn't.
Is it just the sim that is causing all the pain by itself?
Ooh, that looks like a crater.
And you see how the whole scenery drops down.
Yeah.
And this whole thing has been such a strategic problem in the war, because to actually access Massawa, which is the only big harbor here in what used to be Ethiopia, because Eritrea only later split away from Ethiopia. That was the big thing. Whoever controlled Massawa controlled the access to sea trade. So they had tank battles on the road between Asmara and the sea. And of course, by the time the Eritreans won access to Massawa, then they basically had the Ethiopian government by the neck, because they could only fly in supplies and things like that. They couldn't export anything apart from stuff that they could fly out, which was too expensive, so they really controlled the country.
Okay.
And there's only one or two very steep roads leading down to this pit, which made it quite
Fucking
easy
hell.
to control.
They even put me on in West USA. What the fuck? You'll probably see me crashing as a result of all my buttons I've been
Yeah.
grenade against.
Well, we need some entertainment, but
I might not even get off the ground. I'm just doing donuts now. I don't see you anywhere anyways.
well, we're on course to Massawa, which is
North
on the
Europe,
coast,
right?
North Europe.
Yep.
46 degrees out of Asmara.
Nothing works. I'm just gonna go, guys.
Okay.
Oh, and then all these fucking hints are everywhere. Fuck off! I didn't.
That's
Ah.
it's a setting.
Oh, I hate that setting. And I remember.
Just go into assistance, you find them.
Yeah. I
It's-
hate assistance options. Get the hell out of there. I put them all off, and still they're appearing. Like, where are they? Aircraft systems, maybe? I don't know.
No, it's something with is it piloting or something like that? I seem to remember.
Everything is off in piloting. Turbulence is set to medium, and all the rest is off.
What setting are we talking about? I did not
You
listen.
know, he's getting these hints all over the place.
Or I
The
don't know, like when
tooltips.
I hover over things, I don't know, when I hover over things, they start
Yeah.
appearing.
Tooltips.
It's tooltips.
Where is that? User experience?
Probably.
I've literally put everything to off on these things so I don't get it. Software tips, they're even off. Like, it's all off. Frame tips off, objectives off, software tips off.
What plane are you? Tablet?
It's a Wolfie. No, nothing to do with the tablet. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, the tooltips have nothing to do with the tablet.
Okay.
So,
It's all off.
you are in Massawa.
Well, menu tooltips, they're off. Instrument name, oh, there they are. In some completely, they're in accessibilities. Instruments, description tooltips, and all that.
Hey, Golf, welcome in.
Hello, Golf.
So of course I'm
Where's
flying
the-
the wrong way.
Let's see if we see the cat bad.
Mhm.
Must be miles away.
I'm looking basically in the direction of Asmara. I can't see anything. And since it's not that far away, we should really be able to see them.
This also gives Golf the chance to spawn
Yeah.
in on us.
North Europe, right?
North Europe. How, if you changed all your settings, is your multiplayer on?
Good point.
Is my multiplayer on? How can I see that? Do I need to get out of the flight again?
Yep.
I don't want to get out of the flight.
Well, just press escape and resume later. It's under data. Yeah.
But you also can say that you fly offline in the flight menu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Online, I think. Show traffic nameplates is even on. I had a button assigned to that as well. Obviously, it's not working right now.
Englewood is today in a posh plane.
Yes. Yes.
Multiplayer is on.
There's Golf and no vertigo.
Yep.
Hi!
So. Well, what shall we do? I see no catbird anywhere.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'll just restart this fucking flight.
Maybe you want to load in over here? At Hotel Mike Sierra?
I would
Yeah, I
imagine.
mean, what remedy anyway? Yeah.
At 07? Would be in
Let's
flight
see
direction.
if I was in yeah, the group mode was turned on, so like all players was turned off exactly as you suspected.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Oopsie! There I turned myself around, and what did I see? A spitty munching grass, or very dry grass.
Yeah, it's not very good grass.
So is it a spitty? Really?
So shall we check out the flamingos? If we
Yes,
find any.
in case we find some. I see a catbat.
Oh, I see one too.
A focke-wulf catbat. A wolfie.
Yeah, it's a wolfie.
Fly the wall now. Welcome in. We are on Hotel Mike Sierra on the North Europe server. I'll take off. Kamikaze! There's Englewood. Are you in the Gertie now?
Ooh.
Ah, it looked like Englewood is in the Gertie. In the silver Spitfire. So, let's see if we see flamingos. Nice. And I won't feel that alone.
All the buttons are wrong. Jeez.
And from Dahlac, it's a pretty far leg,
Yeah,
a
I've
pretty
seen
wide leg.
there is no airport
Also not with F5 on the keyboard.
What do you mean? F5.
My flips won't retract was from Englewood.
Oh,
If you click over
Yeah.
here, that's the flaps. Here. Flippity flop. It works.
Oh, for feck's sake.
In real life, you need to get a permission that you can get over there to the Dahlac.
yeah. Because it's all nature reserve, probably.
Yeah, reserve and sanctuary. Velcro. What a
is it,
ripoff.
A Houthis reserve?
Sorry?
What is it, a Houthis reserve?
No, I don't think so.
Marine.
It's not.
Marine and bird.
It's not closer. It's still, I think, part of Eritrea.
Yes, it is.
But it's not far from the Houthis, you're right. Just over on the other side. I never know what the correct pronunciation is. Houthi or Houthi?
We will never know.
Oh, I'm sure there is. It can be decided somehow. There's places on the interweb which you can ask for pronunciation of almost anything. Have you you have say intentions, right?
Yeah.
Are you also using this? Because obviously, if you have say intentions, this additional thing.
You mean
What's it called?
entourage?
Yeah, that's part of you don't have to pay extra, so you have that as well. That's how I understood it. That it's if you have say intentions.
Well, I have say intentions, but I've never used it for tour guide stuff yet.
Yeah. But maybe you have to install it on top, even though it doesn't cost you anything. But do you have the premium or do you have the normal? Maybe it's only part of the premium.
I have to pay one.
Yeah, I think about that.
The 20 euros a month
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, I think you have it then. No, I'm seriously considering it, but so far I haven't been able to find a convincing video on YouTube showing me how it actually works in real life. And the one thing that irritates me is that apparently every flight has to be done in SimBrief, otherwise they don't know what they should talk about. So they get all their information about your plane and where you're flying and so on. They get that all through the SimBrief plan. So even if I do a GA flight,
yeah. I can't try it out right now.
They're not very good at shortcuts either.
No,
Yeah.
or different runway assignments. Doesn't work
You have to basically
yet.
you have to instruct them for everything. Oh, sorry. You have to basically being being the one asking and instructing them for everything, and they're way too slow as well. So
Yeah.
like when I have my co-pilot and I want her to do the radios, she's way too slow. She affirms what she's gonna do if I tell her to do it, and then she goes and does it. And by then I'm already like 5 miles ahead, or 10 or whatever. So yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So honestly, I had to cancel it. It's like it was annoying me.
I'm just wondering, I mean, they're obviously saying that some of the things will only be added later.
Yeah.
Some will be
Oh,
added in 2024 and so on. So I think I'll hold back at the moment.
I might revisit. I mean, I was impressed in the beginning, but then I started becoming less and less impressed actually.
Uh,
So
okay, think I see something like a runway, but what I am
The
actually
thing,
looking for is a flamingo.
the thing I'm a bit annoyed with that Say Intentions program is the thing that I have to run it on the computer where my flight sim is on, and not the computer where my mic is usually on.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's the thing. What
But you need your
I'm
mic to talk to the program. Yeah.
well, I have my headset now on the streamer computer, and my mic is on the streamer computer. My second mic, well, you see two mics, is also now on the streamer computer since my headset is there.
Yeah.
So, and that's why on tubeliner flights I do not hear any sound alerts, since they're all on the streamer computer, and not on the gamer computer. So a host and remote stuff we like on VATSIM would be great.
Okay, I have a flamingo marker ahead. It's right on the other side of the island.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
But I haven't seen a flamingo yet. Come on, birdies.
So time for a third computer. Why a third computer? Engelwood. A third computer would not solve my problem. A third microphone, but yes, exactly.
Okay. I don't see any flamingo here.
oh, I might wanna have to set fauna on, otherwise there's not gonna be much flamingos, is there? Traffic. Fauna density 0. Zero, that's not gonna work. So put it on 100. Let's see.
So it's supposed to be, the marker is right here, where this little stream flows into the sea.
Okay.
But nay flamingos.
Niente, nada.
Nada.
Yet.
Yeah. They're not always exactly on the markers though.
Let me have a look. General options. Now where would that be? Under MISC? No. Where would I find this? Graphics? That's not graphics. Maybe I'm in the wrong menu.
We come in peace, Englewood.
I have fauna markers on.
With the Messerschmitts and Spitties. Yes.
Ah. But how can I... Where can I actually set that I'm... Is there such a thing as, like with ground vehicles frequency? Is there something
There
like
is.
that for
Fauna, yeah. It's
where is
right
it?
beyond. It's right below the ground vehicles thingy.
So it's with traffic.
Yes.
Careful.
Okay.
Let's see.
Fauna, yes, I see now. Fauna density. Well, I pushed that up to 100.
Yes, me too. The only thing it's affected is the frame rates. But do I see any fauna? No. Still looking out for them.
Now, if I was a flamingo, I would be
Yes.
here in the shore, in the flat water zone.
You would be on those inland portions of water
Yeah.
where it's really salty.
And nom 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 away.
We have them in Ibiza airport, or at least next to it. You can see flamingos.
Yeah. That Dutch woman with a motorcycle,
Yeah?
she's on the road again, and she's in
Okay.
Turkey at the moment. Basically inland from Alanya, north of it. And
Okay.
she passed by a lake, quite a large lake, where all of a sudden she did a very quick stop because there was a lot of flamingos there.
Oh, nice.
But I'm giving up on these here. I want a refund.
There are no refunds.
There are literally none.
You bought the Sims too
Especially-
long ago.
Especially with Murph. I've tried.
Yeah,
Murph, can I have a refund? No.
that's.
Okay.
I have never heard Murph reply in any other way. It's always there are no refunds.
No refunds. Yes. Well, that's smart of him, isn't he? Because, yeah. Refunds would end his career.
Yeah.
We need to say this more often at the store. There are no refunds.
Exactly.
At the what?
At our store.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean refunds?
Shag off. Ah, that would be so great if you could say that sometimes. When you know it's that the product is not the problem but the person.
I beg your pardon?
And 9 times out of 10. At certain products. No pardon granted.
Exactly. No, but it's what you should say as the store person. I beg your pardon? No refunds? Name of the shop? No more facts to give.
Oh,
Exactly.
I need to get my hands on the book my dear customer, what I wanted to say to you, there's actually one salesperson wrote that book.
Yeah.
I need to get my hands on it and have a copy at my desk.
Okay, the fauna slider
Yeah.
comes off because there is
If
no-
it's a relatively big book, it might also be useful to you could simply throw it at your customer.
I would never. The repercussions are too severe.
In English, that's even an expression, to throw the book at someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that means
Nice.
you basically argue with regulations.
Ah, okay. So nothing fun.
No, not
Just
as fun
you.
as the real throwing of the book.
Yeah, sometimes there are days where you think, we need a driver's license for life. For the life instead of anything else.
Where?
I keep selecting my flaps because they're bound to the trim now. For feck's sake.
Yay! Whoop,
That's
whoop.
interesting. That's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with the scenery, even if it's
Yeah.
pancake. There's some nice
it's a-
textures.
It's a pretty plausible pancake, and
Yeah.
the
That's
coast
nice.
looked quite realistic too.
Mm,
The sea there.
It looks very
Yeah.
nice.
it's pretty.
I hear, like, I feel like I'm being stalked by an airplane. I don't know. I hear some engine noise.
But I don't think Lima Kilo might
There's
be too nice.
no, there's no Lima Kilo.
No.
There's a Spitty in front and a TBM in the back.
It's probably just Microsoft being unrealistic with the.
Or maybe you have some engine bleeds.
No, it's not bleeds because they fade away nicely. But
No.
must have been Fly the World in the TBM, but he was way too far to be heard in real life.
Yeah, you switched in the developer mode. That's why you're showing up still as a TBM. What plane was that? What I switched in?
Shall it help if
I-
I get out and push? Jeez, why is he so slow? I'm only doing 540 kph.
540 in what?
308 knots over the ground.
Yes,
I'm maxed out.
for a Spitty.
No. Well,
A Wolfie. But I'm still not catching up, apparently.
Well, yeah, for that it is slow.
320. We're getting there.
prop settings maybe.
No, should be on automatic.
Yeah.
Because
There
if
are
you
no
don't
prop
do
settings
automatic,
on this.
you probably blow the engine in this machine. So
Boom. Brims. Laps.
yeah, flaps are up now. Gear is up because it's not reading. I can't see outside because I don't have the button assigned. So
No. Englewood Road. No flamingos stuck in the motor. Hey Costello, how you doing? Welcome in, buddy.
Hello, Castella.
hello. Can you guys hear me at all? Because I don't hear myself.
Yeah,
yes.
I hear you.
I
I'm
mean, if it's
trying to
proper.
You loud and clear. 505.
Okay.
Even 6 out of 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice. So I think it's just my aircraft overpowering this.
Overpowering, yes.
This is
I was
50%.
thinking I flew with Simafas, Joinafas with Ian yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Whatever. And I had, I think he was for me in the Wolfie. I gave him the Wolfie, and I could not hear the Spitty over the Wolfie.
Mm-hmm.
She has some weird sound bleed.
Oh, really?
Or she had some weird sound bleed over Join of Us. Well, to answer your question, we're in a separate channel. Englewood.
I put the headset simulation on. Now my Wolfie is incredibly quiet.
Nicely quiet.
Castella, what pasta did you cook?
Okay.
Okay. So,
Here the guys. Where's Nights Up?
He's in front of
Ah,
you.
there. In front above.
2,000
yeah,
feet.
I'm coming back down.
Don't need to. I was just wondering
No,
where.
I actually wanted to stay at 1,000, but my plane wanted to get higher.
Okay. Yeah, happy Halloween, Costella. Did you get some trick and treating? That would be the best song for Halloween. Enter Sandman. I don't think those two are related.
Yeah, that's Englewood. There's a story there. I grew up with a different Sandmännchen on TV than we got later, because That was one of the very few things which, after uniting East and West Germany, was actually taken on from East Germany. They had their own Sandmännchen on TV, and that Sandmännchen then became the Sandmännchen for all of the German television. So the one that I grew up with disappeared, which I felt really sad about.
Me neither. Ooh, now comes the spooky stuff. Spooky, spooky.
Yep.
So speaking.
Ah, there's a wolfie. Taka, taka, taka.
Be careful, because I might do a loopy.
Oh, shocker.
Oh,
But be careful, she doesn't like them. She flips over at the top of the loop
Oh,
very often.
I managed to avoid that, because if you're going like 300 knots and you start the loopy, I'll tell you, going overhead at about 100. Well, that's ground speed, yeah, about 100 knots, and she didn't do anything weird, so.
Mm-hmm.
pull
Flash.
up, pull up, pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Well,
There's the train again.
there's the train. Train.
Train, train.
What's this pull up mean?
Don't know, start in the dirt. That means pull up.
That was actually a Chinese MBA thing. They said, "What does this pull up mean?" And it was their famous last words.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, it really happened.
No.
Yes, Chinese airline.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they had really well-trained pilots.
basically, yes. They have never seen any other country than China, and they weren't so well aware of what was being said by the GPWS.
Well. That gives you a thriller.
And also, they set the altimeter wrong after discussing for a while. And there was a training captain, a guy in training, and another. So there were three to get it right. I think only the guy in training got it right on his side. But anyways, yeah, that's how they found it. Now I think they gave them both QFE and QNH, which I don't think is good practice. I think you should only give them QNH, so you know your height over the terrain, over sea level basically. But you can then compare on the maps like what's the highest terrain. Also like all your approach charts are using
QNH.
QNH above sea level, so you're nothing without other information. It's just confusing. Anyway, instead of asking Tower, just discussed what would be what and then set it wrong.
Coming. Well, Castella, you can start up at Hotel Mike Sierra. Or was it Hotel Mike Sierra? Wait a second. And just follow that road south. It was Hotel Mike Sierra. That's the next airport.
We are quite a distance away from the nearest airport. Or you load in on us, if you want to.
If you dare to.
We are really in no man's land here.
Yeah, there's no man here.
Between two failed states.
No Man's Sky has more scenery.
Well, I mean, makes sense because they want money for it.
Are you in a red wolfie?
Yes. I thought it would be a good disguise with flamingos.
But I don't think that's the same color of the feathers.
Not exactly.
Hey, Xbox. Well, good evening. What are you taking for a plane? The midnight hour is close at hand. Okay. And you could
Best
try
things-
Hotel Alpha Romeo or load in directly on us.
Load in on us. We're 150 miles away from the next airport.
Oh. Means I shouldn't be flying on flat out at least, because I'm already on half my fuel burns. Running on fumes, not exactly, but half's gone already.
Whee!
So I read you'll revert to your old love on Saturday. Kaharia.
Sorry?
I read that you will revert to your old love on Saturday.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and here's Xbox bonus. No problem.
Yes, I'm flying with the Porsche plane on Saturday. With the TBM9er.
Oh. Interesting.
Hmm. On Saturday we have some, well, carnage in Mexico. Short strips for picking up packs and a round trip. Picking them up and bringing them to the international airport.
And there will be plenty of tequila, tacos,
Yes.
enchiladas, whatever you know.
Only thing we do not have then is a siesta.
No.
And if I saw the terrain correctly, there will be some nice valleys which are calling for a Lima Kilo. Okay, Englewood. Have a good night.
Good
Cuddle
night.
Herta. Thank you. Depending how you fly her. Endless Mana, Servus. Kommt drauf an, wie du sie fliegst. Also wir haben es mal bis zu 600 nautische Meilen geschafft. Yeah, right. Safe landing into Bravo Echo Delta. Bye.
Bye. Katma, did you see any of that bad weather in Spain? Did it reach out to where you are?
No, didn't notice one drop here, so it
Yeah.
must have stayed very long.
But I mean, what I saw
Yeah,
today, absolutely
Oh, it's-
horrendous, horrendous. I saw some,
Yes, I was.
you know, some videos that people had shot of their streets and so on. And I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. I couldn't believe it either. I was like, what? But
Just
then I
to-
remembered that Valencia is actually they had floods in, was it 16? I don't know, back in the day,
Yeah.
horrendous floods as well, and that's when they decided to put the river in a different bed to sort of help save the city from.
Yeah.
It's still an area that's not well known for flash floods, and they're built right into the lowest parts.
Yeah.
Not good.
And apparently the local
It's not a-
bigwig had just recently decided that it wasn't necessary to have an office that would, you know, do precautions for disasters and things like that. So he sent them home because he said it was a waste of taxpayers' money.
Oh, really?
Yep. Bad
They-
decision.
they
Bad
do seem
decision.
They do seem to know really well what's a waste of taxpayers'
Yeah.
money, unless when it comes down to buying themselves a condo and having.
He's-
buying
he-
a home.
He was obviously one of these right-wing populists people, and he thought I would, you know, give him credit with the voters if he abolished an office.
They're all the same here, really. It's
And
just-
apparently that there had been a very severe and clear warning that had reached the office of the government virtually hours before the thing happened, and they just didn't act on it at all. It took them hours to then spread the message via SMS and so on. So at the time when
There's
the people were basically already floating,
there, there is it must be said, like there is, I don't think there is any system in place, like for example in Japan you have like tsunami warnings and stuff, like there is no such thing, I think, for that. And maybe if there is like apps and stuff, I'm pretty sure people would ignore it altogether.
Well, in Germany, they have sort of changed that since we had these really bad floods in the R region. Was it 2 years ago? One thing that they are putting back up, they had mostly taken them down, are the sirens on the roofs. I mean, originally when I grew up, every village, every town had sirens, and there would be one day in the year when they would be tested, and you could hear that signal all over the place. And then they took them down, and now they're actually spending a lot of money to
Putting them up
reinstall them.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have sirens, and every Saturday at
Yeah,
12:30,
12 o'clock. Yes.
12:30 there is a test run.
Yeah, I remember that well from visiting my parents. Yeah.
But they also activated service with SMS, that the people are getting SMS if they have it activated on their phones.
Yeah, but that already means that you have to like, either install that or
No.
subscribe to it. No?
That is
It's pushed.
it's a
It
push
just-
it's a push message that your system can handle, your Android, for example, or other mobile phones. It's a basic function.
Yeah, it used to be in Germany that you needed to have a particular app.
Warte
but this
mal,
app,
warte mal bitte. Endless Mana TV, zwischen der Spitty und der Schmidt, der Messerschmidt, der 109er, ist ein haushoher Unterschied mit Fuel. Die Schmidti ist durstiger. Nein, Katze, bitte. Geh zu Herrchen. Go to your other human. Come on.
No way.
originally people needed to have a particular app installed, and then they had to be activated and so on. But they have now changed that, and that you still can have that app because that gives you more information. But there is a sort of mandatory signal now. So regardless of what you have installed or not, if you are within the reception area of a certain transmitter, every mobile in that area will get that message, and it will be shown to everyone. So that's much better than having these apps which many people simply didn't have, or they didn't activate them and so on.
Xbox says in Canada we all get SMS for all that stuff.
Yeah.
Und Endless Mana, also wenn du mitfliegen möchtest, mach das einfach. Hau rein,
Mhm.
komm mit.
We don't bite normally.
You sure?
I did say normally.
Generally, but you have to say the right things as to not upset a certain streamer.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Me neither.
Neither, of course not.
So Schmitty would be missing in this constellation. We have Spitfires. We have Fokker Wolf.
Could maybe have a Schmidt-fire.
What?
Surly Dev is speculating.
What's a Spitfire?
Yeah.
That's a compromise.
Nah.
Schmitty or Spitty.
Yeah, I would say
That
that
sounded wrong. Excuse you.
But yeah, this one is soon gonna give up because I can't refuel because the space bar is no longer giving me the menu to do so. In VR, that is
Ooh,
actually.
ooh.
Go out of VR, see if I can refuel.
Is it normal with the vanilla state of the sim if you put your mouse in the middle of your upper screen border?
Yeah.
Isn't there a white triangle? For the classical vanilla bar?
You know, with the weight menu. There you can normally fill up.
To have no outside view button is really annoying.
But
Yes.
you have that menu bar at the top of the screen, the standard sim one. And then just take the weight option. And that lets you fill up.
We are already in Somalia, aren't we?
Okay.
Or do you
Okay,
do?
I'm
Wait a second.
managed
Are
to
we?
refuel.
Yay!
So,
No, not yet. After Assab, we're in Somalia. We just changed the county.
And Somalia is another of these strange countries, totally destroyed by civil war and terrorism. And there is actually one part of Somalia which is officially known as Somaliland, which is relatively quiet and relatively peaceful. And then there is the other part, which is still going by just Somalia, which gets attacked by terrorists regularly and full of unrest and terrible place.
Berbera is in Somaliland.
Yeah.
So, how many miles are we out? For Hotel Sierra Bravo, we are 84 nauticals out, or at least I am. Fly the boat now. Whoop whoop. Fokker wolf is teaming up.
What do you call a pack of fokker wolves? Well, probably a
I
pack.
don't know.
Because they're wolves. Wolfies. Pack of wolfies, right?
Ah, I actually see more scenery now.
What do you see?
More scenery. It's a bit
Yeah.
more interesting now.
Yeah, slightly better than pancake. So here we are.
She just accelerating away.
Let's stay near to the ground. Hopefully we won't be detected by the Fokker wolves.
That's if you assume that I have nameplates turned off.
I don't.
This looks very volcanic down there.
Yep. There's some nice craters, some little pimples that popped. Very circular pimples.
We're approaching and there is a zone there which you have to look at from quite a distance at the map, and you can basically see that there is a break in the African continent
Oh, is
which
that
goes
good?
north to south through Ethiopia, and it's actually this part that we are flying over is breaking away from the rest of the African continent.
Okay.
So in a few million years, this will be probably linked up with the Arab Peninsula, and there will be probably water somewhere in the middle of what is now Ethiopia.
Okay.
So, because you can measure this, and there are some areas which, because of that, are very volcanic, because it's a deep crack in the African continent.
Is this a child-friendly stream?
Why?
I don't know.
Why is that a question?
I don't know. I was just being stupid.
I didn't get that question either.
I think our friend Catbat has a pretty dirty mind.
I think, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you know what happens when you hit a glass too hard? What do you get in the glass?
Yeah, you get a crack.
Exactly.
I know.
So, I mean, some words just cannot be avoided.
I know. That's
And
why
they
it's
do have
funny.
and they do have perfectly harmless meanings, amongst other things.
Yeah, I know.
Xbox wrote, I love learning while flying.
Yes. It's a very educational stream, this.
Yes, yes. It's very serious
Uh-oh.
as well.
And there will be questions at
Get
the
it,
end.
kitty. Get it. Get it. It's yours. There's a bug right in front of my center screen. And there's a kitty right in front of my center screen. Get it, sweetheart. Get it.
And somewhere in this region, I think, there is this, it's a famous place. It's not a volcano, it's a lava lake. So it's a big hole in the ground, but not on a mountain, in a flat area. And you look into the hole, and the whole hole is filled with red hot bubbling lava. But it doesn't
Okay.
actually, it doesn't shoot up or anything like that. It's just, you look
There.
down on it and it bubbles there.
It
And
is there.
yeah.
Don't
Get
fly
it.
into it.
But because of the situation, it's quite accessible. So it's used a lot for research.
Sweetheart, get the bug.
Get the bug. I hope you're not talking about my plane.
No, we're talking about a real bug.
She's gonna get the bug and hopefully without tearing down the plasma screen.
I see a big cat head now. Yes, totally fixated on something. Hello, kitty.
Sweetheart, get the bug. Håll in dir, Süße. And she's eyeing Skippy. Get that bug, sweetheart, or go away from there. Please. You're in your Halloween plane. Is it a spooky PC-21?
With a pumpkin over the cockpit.
My frames are starting to.
Costello wrote, yes.
Okay. I can just imagine Costello sitting there with a black pointed hat on his head.
Get that bug. Well, I don't think the mighty huntress will get the bug.
She won't.
Nope. Something else was more interesting.
Is this hunting?
That was a sigh
Yes.
of a man with 1,000 sorrows.
This is like a moonscape here.
Mm. Do you know how this hole is called?
You can find out.
Whee!
It was Eagle, Castello, PC21.
Yep.
Oh god, the frames, why are they dropping that much? There's just no apparent reason for it.
There is
Except it
one.
being
There is one in Congo, but that's not the one that I mean. The one I mean is closer.
Come on. Thank you.
Okay. I think I have found something here. Yeah. Okay. Wikipedia is a bit annoying at the moment because they're trying to get money.
Ertaale, okay. Where is that?
I'm not sure if that is the precise one, but it's one of them. It's in Ethiopia.
Ah.
But this crack basically goes down all the way into Central Africa. When you look at all these lakes in Kenya, for example,
Mhm.
they are along the same fault line.
That's the crack we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks very much like the pictures that I have seen.
That is your link.
And you can see that there are films where you see how this stuff continuously bubbles and
Okay.
forms crust, and then there's new liquid rising which pushes down the crust, and then that gets cold and forms another crust. It's quite a mesmerizing process.
Mm. Dahlac. Spitty, stay where you are, please. Thank you.
Would I want to live here? Probably not.
Nope. For me, it's too warm. And too dry.
Yeah, and that is, I mean, one of the traditional ways of getting into money here is piracy. I mean,
So double no for me.
there is not much else you can do, so they take boats out and attack ships and try to rob them.
Oh, we flew past Dahlac already.
Did we? Okay.
Wait a second.
Well, I mean, we left
Well,
Ethiopia
not.
morning.
Wait a second. Where? Dahlac. Sweden and candy on a stick. I think I found it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is from us now. $106 nautical. Also from to the next airport to Dahlac would be 106 nauticals.
Yeah. So we are not totally far away from it.
Nope. You see a lake of Frera on little nav map. It's one of the few lakes to our left on the map.
Is that near Hotel Alpha
Alfa Romeo,
Bravo? Oh,
Hotel
then
Alpha
maybe
Alfa Romeo is all the way up. One down, the second down. Well, from those three lakes in a line, the middle lake.
okay.
You see what I mean?
No, I haven't found these three lakes yet. I found the Lake Tana. That's a kind of large lake.
So, look on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So, 1, the second, that one. And it has to be, I think, that piece of land.
There, yeah.
And we are here.
That looks very round. That volcanic. Yeah.
Kitty, you're standing on my mouse cable. Thank you. So that was that fiery hole we're talking about.
Yep.
And we're over here. So, close that again.
Yeah, there's a lot of volcanism in this whole fault line, which we don't very often realize. We don't think of this area as being very volcanic or anything like that. But yeah, there's one lake further down where there was a tragic event where gases from the volcanic origin were basically collecting at the bottom of the lake, and then at one point
The lake exploded.
they rose, and the people who lived in the villages around the lake, many of them died because it was a gas that was heavier
Oh
than
no.
air, so it took away their oxygen and they basically suffocated.
No.
Or virtually thousands of deaths because of that.
Oh,
Took a long time to even understand what had happened, because all of a sudden people were dying and nobody could explain what was the cause of it.
well, made it from the other airport to this airport.
Yeah, that was
With
a long stretch.
7% of fuel left.
That is good,
That's very good.
but there definitely is high time for filling up now.
Yeah, of course. Since I cannot even check the gear. Oh god. Everything, yeah, I just had it with this stupid simulator.
Well,
I'll
I have
have to
13.
configure it.
Okay. I have 13 gallons left in the tank.
Oh, that's actually more than you've already had in some cases.
Yes. When I forgot or something. There come the boys. The guys. Why did the miner get fired from his job? He took it for granite.
That is bad. That is so bad.
Yes.
He took it for granted. I mean, granted and granted. I mean, surely
Granite.
not very similar. Yeah.
That hurted. Whee! The TBM.
funny. For me, it's a black TBM. For you, it's a white one.
Model matching.
Yeah.
Fly the world now. Which livery do you use actually? Okay, I'm refueled.
Okay.
Let's line up again. The TBM default, okay. So
So
everybody should have the same. Ah, dear microshot.
yeah.
White, black, red. Well, you're a white, blue, black.
So we both don't see the correct one.
Till next time, Xbox. Thanks for coming along.
Okay. Good night. So, let's do this.
Yeah, I have enough runway.
Oh, come on, don't be drunk. Plane.
No.
I think the tail wheel lock probably became
loose?
Yeah. There is a setting here when you pull the joystick totally towards you, it unlocks the tail wheel. Which could easily happen when you're taxiing or landing.
Okay. Kamikaze!
I do see pimples.
You see pimples?
Plenty pimples.
Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Thanks for coming along. Fly the world now.
Good night.
Have a good start into the weekend.
Let's have a look at this pimple.
Does it need Clearasil?
Oh, definitely. I would say several layers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stella is my on the go. On my tail. That's a pretty pimple.
Yeah, it's almost a classical shape. There's not a lot of erosion going on here, so the original shape stays.
What are you seeing, Kitty? Oh, if you look from above, you see where the lava stream went.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, I see a kitty again. Hello there.
Hello, where?
You feel almost as if you could knock against the screen.
Oh, those are also two cute pimples.
Yeah, I think the whole area is full of them.
What are you seeing, Kitty? I didn't see anymore where that bug went, so... Curious when she will spot it, where it is. How fast are you going, Nights Up?
240.
Okay. Catching up. Got a zoomies.
So I think Catman has left us.
No, he hasn't.
Well, the plane has left us, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm giving up on flights and for a month because it's gonna take ages to reconfigure everything
Yeah.
back to where it was. And yeah, thanks Flight Sim for fucking it all up. Like you usually do. Did you guys get I think I got like a small update or something and I broke everything.
Okay.
Good
Yeah.
to see.
No.
No, no.
Hello. Woo!
No, there's a zoomy spitty.
I even got
If-
the
I finally caught up.
I got that famous
Uh-oh.
non-disc
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then I had to reinstall or update the Explorer thing.
Yeah, but it all looks to me as if you basically have a reinstalled sim.
Yeah.
Go down from the keyboard, sweetheart.
I
Go
never
down from
asked
the
to
keyboard.
reinstall my Teams
Yeah,
app.
but that seems to have happened.
Katze.
Yeah. Seems to have happened indeed.
No, I see the spitty is almost crashing. Aria, be careful.
Yeah. That's the Käfer. Puppy. Puppy. Katze. Da. It's hard to fly a spitty and watch after a kitty. A curious kitty to be exact. Ich sag's mal so, Endless Mana. Hier runter, danke. Das 2020 Modell wird von Anfang an wird zu 90% vom Anfang an funktionieren. Das neue Flight Model, da werden es vielleicht ein paar Tage brauchen, bis das alles aktualisiert haben. I found myself fuckable. Ich denke schon. Ich denke schon.
I think Flying Iron are serious enough that they will not abandon their planes and say, well, that's all you're going to get.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. That they'll do a good job. Was ist los mit dir, Katze? What's up? I think, ich glaube, der Käfer war eine Wanze
Mhm.
und die Katze mag das Stink nicht.
Mhm.
So, careful, not crashing, putting stuff back. So I guess it is 1 to 0 for the bug. I think the kitty got some stink juice on her paw. She was trying to flicking it off.
Well, you have to be careful as a hunter.
Do stupid things, win stupid prizes. So,
Okay. That's interesting.
so we crossed into Somalia.
Yeah.
Radar.
And this is the dangerous bit here,
Terrain, yeah.
where the sea here. Where actually one of the
Pirates.
ships I can see in my thing here is an American warship.
Ooh.
This is where they patrol against the pirates and the Houthis.
Not much civilization over here.
No. I think this area is called das Horn von Afrika. I think that's this region.
Yeah, I think so too.
Then there's one ship out there. Yeah. This is one thing that I'm looking forward to in the new sim, that you actually see the ships where they really are,
Yeah.
like the AI traffic.
Yeah, let's see if it will be pretty. Since
Yeah.
in the alpha we had to test, it was not.
Well, it wasn't
You
implemented.
cannot park there.
It wasn't implemented.
Well, I had a lot of ships.
Yeah, but the whole system,
Yes.
by which they would get the information and then process it, that hadn't actually been started.
No. But those big ocean liners on the Danube, well, you cannot park there. It would be stuck.
Yeah, and we saw cruise ships on the Nile, which were way too big for the Nile.
You know, those big ocean
Yeah.
cruise ships. The swimming cities.
But you
Not
had the
just
feeling
one.
that they actually had the ships already there, but the ships didn't really know where to go.
I just saw 2 or 3 different ship models.
Yeah. And there was an
Mini ship,
area, I
tanker
think
ship, or
I think
very big
was it
ship.
when Murph did his test flight, there was one area where there was a whole heap of ships.
I
all in
had
one spot.
I had them at Vancouver.
Yeah.
They were just wow. Almost stacked. And Kaida, who's from that area, said, there are no those big ships over there. Whee! Hey, there's a house. I found a house.
It's a house.
There was a house. There was a house on the beach.
That was the house of the tourist.
Yeah.
Now this does not look like a holiday region somehow.
Nope. Pretty dry here.
Unless you are an astronaut who wants to train for a Mars mission, I don't think there is much you want to do here.
You can count sand grains.
Oh yeah.
Or build a sand castle.
Yay!
I'm sure nobody would destroy that. Whilst you're building it.
What's the outside temperature? 29 at this time of day. It's 29 degrees outside there.
Is it summer or winter time down there?
We're approaching the equator, so it's more or less doesn't there are no clear seasons here. I think we're still north of the equator, so officially it's our season.
Yeah, we're crossing the equator again. Is there a name where what I can read? That would be handy.
Equator.
Janame und Kismayo. Between those two cities is the equator.
Which country?
I just can't read the half on this little nav map. Give me a second. Kenya.
Kenya, okay.
That's Mogadishu. And if you go with airports on the coast, there's Hotel Charlie Mike Mike and there's Hotel Charlie Mike Kilo.
So somewhere here there is an airport. Which
Yeah.
surely nothing to write home about, but
No. It's an earthy one. The kitty returned into the cockpit.
so
I will follow down the coast. We can actually ignore those two next to airports
yeah.
and take them as waypoints since they're just dirt runways. If you want to do a touch and went there, you can.
Yeah, I find it hard to even find it because it doesn't have much different color from the surroundings. Nah. I don't think I would have. It's a good thing we didn't have to land because I couldn't actually see anything down there.
Me neither. Don't sit on my mouse, thank you.
Hello there.
Kitty front and center.
Kitty the streamer.
The streamer kitty. What's up, sweetheart? The black gone? Was ist los, Süße? Los. Oh. Ah, there's the bug. Found it. Du auch, Süße? Hast du ihn gesehen?
It's not on my side. Seriously.
But behind the cam, behind the mobile cam. And her tail goes back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah. That means I want to hunt.
I'm annoyed. I want to eat you. Oh, reddish earth again. Are we in Australia? First of all, good evening, and no, I won't do a roll.
It's one of these again. Not hello. How are you? Could you maybe do a roll? No. Do a roll. That's what I always do. I walk up to strange people in the street and I just say, clap your hands. Scratch your behind. For some reason they don't do it.
Well,
Yeah. There is an airport here somewhere.
yeah.
Is that another waypoint you
That's another waypoint we want, yes. And we fly up to kind of bay or wetland or whatever that is.
There's
And then-
Djibouti coming up, so
Then we have a land at Boli, and then there's Djibouti.
yep.
Castella goes, whee! Oh boy. The bug is on the wall behind my right monitor,
Which
and she
is
saw it.
kind of unfortunate.
Hey Boston, welcome in. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Bostonov.
We're doing fine. It's just a bit, well, flat and volcany. Yay! Boston Love is soon incoming. Endless Mana. Manche verwenden Photoshop, ich verwende selber GIMP, die kostenlose Variante. Und ja. Schau, dass du von dem Flieger, den du haben möchtest, also machen möchtest, ein schönes Paintkit findest. wenn es jetzt vom Flying Ein irgendein Flieger ist, die haben auf ihrer Homepage diverse Paint Kits für die Flieger. Da kannst du dich bedienen. Und ja, viel Glück.
Costello, do you mean where in real life you have rain and thunderstorms?
Ew.
We have a very quiet autumn weather here. A bit foggy at times,
We had a
quite often sunny.
we had a foggy morning, but then we had blue skies. Endless, you're welcome. Ah, for
Oh, yeah.
Halloween. Okay.
Preset for Halloween. Now I'm getting it. Yes.
But I was also thinking about real life. We have a quite nice autumn weather. But since the sun is gone, it's getting a bit chillier.
I still haven't done my windows.
What will the people think of you?
Yeah, especially what will I think when I look out of the windows? It looks horrible. No, it's just a few more before I'm finished. But tomorrow is a holiday. Can't do it there. So my next show's on Saturday.
Oh,
It's an
tomorrow.
Look at this bay and this huge beach.
You're in front, so.
That's it. No wonder that they have
There.
a natural harbor here.
Hmm. There's Boston Elf on the back. Whoop whoop. Endless Mania, if you like, you can join our Discord. It's not a big one yet, but yeah. You could ask if you need help with something and so on. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's quite a beach there.
Yeah, but that's that wetland stuff thing.
Yeah.
That thing is not connected with the front, with
That's
the
true,
ocean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm quitting to desktop. We'll figure this out some other day.
Okay, Catbird.
So good night, everyone. And thanks.
Have a good night.
Okay. Good night.
Right.
Is this a Sweet or salt water?
I have no idea.
Me neither. Was just thinking aloud.
By the looks of it, it's not clear.
Dahlak Assal. Salzkratersee. Is huge, very salty.
Okay.
And it lies 152 under main sea level. So 152 meters under main sea level.
Yeah. Under sea level. Yeah.
Main sea level, yeah.
You don't need main. There is only one sea level. So, and where is Djibouti?
Ding dong.
Scenery is being a bit strange here. Not too bad. We've had better. And the funny thing is that these two lakes on my map here have French names.
Dahlak Assal.
So this area must have been
Under
French
French
colony.
occupation. Lac du Goubet
Uh-huh.
is connected with the ocean.
Yeah.
Mäuschen. Was schaust du mich so an, Süße? Give me attention, meow, human.
Kitty just totally blacked out the camera with her tail.
There's Boston. Oh, desert camo.
Hardly visible.
The other one was under main sea level, according to Google Maps. This one is connected with the ocean. So he left the sea.
Right.
Kevsim Corner. Hey guys, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your
Welcome.
stream? How was your stream? What did you do? JPM Navigator, Naband, Daryl Tigroth. Hello, good evening. How you doing, guys? Hi. How you doing, Captain Corner? How was your stream? What did you do? You were trucking. Halloween trucking. An American truck simulator. Nice.
So this upcoming airport we will bypass, okay? Is that correct?
We will land at Hotel Delta Alpha Mike.
Yeah. Because there's one on our right. Hotel Delta Charlie Hotel.
No, we
Yeah.
don't go to that teeny tiny
Yeah.
one. I have enough to do with one simulator, Captain Corner.
Yeah.
Jetzt kennst du ihn mehr, ne? I know it would look nice on the screens.
The problem is you always have completely different controls for truck sim.
Yes.
I would do some truck simming. I have done it before, but this constant chop and change with the controls, that just,
That's the thing.
yeah. If I had a big space so I could set up permanent second gaming station, that would be different.
Yep, it is.
Yep, that is definitely Djibouti, last town.
Yes.
Blinky Lights Airport.
Fancy airport. You get enough runway. All 10,000 feet. Just for you.
Oh, I feel so honored.
But it's Lagos City, isn't it? Djibouti.
Yep, what else did you expect?
Hope never dies. Ooh, power lines. There are juggle sticks.
Oh, and there's another runway, which is just baked into the scenery, which is X'd out just before you are on final here. Now, hello Djibouti, here we come. Somehow I remember this was one of the places where when they kidnapped airplanes, they ended up.
Why does that button work anymore? What the heck? Oh, I need fuel.
Oh, my poor bum. God, and I'm running out of chai too.
Outrage.
Ambuli.
Sorry?
I just checked out the name of the airport. It's Ambuli.
Yeah. I totally heard a different word.
I wonder what you heard.
Bambule.
Honestly, first Catpad, now you.
No. Kitty. Oh boy.
She's very restless.
She stepped on another setting of that one keyboard I have over here. And there is my switch from out to inside view and vice versa. And if it's the wrong mode, it won't work. And the guys are down. Nice and safely. So, since the mountains are not that high over here, 1800 feet,
Yeah.
we could fly down to the coast to Berbera.
Yeah, instead of doing the inland
Yeah,
loop. Mm-hmm.
just fly along the coast
Yeah.
to Berbera, and then we call it there a night.
Okay.
So I
Sounds
need.
like a plan.
That sounds like a good plan. So I need fuel. Spitty is hungry. We need some dead dino juice in her system. Which comes always with a dad joke. Spitty not hungry anymore? Spitty fed? Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Took me a little bit.
Oh
Took me a
boy.
little bit.
That hurt. Okay. Ready for takeoff?
Yep. Yeah, it takes a bit.
It isn't the worst we had.
No.
Here we go. Whee!
No, this is either a refugee camp.
Oh, thank you. Kevsim Corner gift at the real Tigorov. Assab, thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Do you see
Welcome
that
in the
down there?
cat pack.
That's either a refugee camp or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Not a normal settlement. And then here's the next one.
Thank you for that follow. That's a big pole.
Yep.
I'm quite curious what 24 will do out of these situations.
I suspect it will not be much different. I have this feeling that in these remote areas you will, okay, the vegetation will look better. But apart from that, I would be surprised if there was a big change. There'll be better
Well, let's hope
trees,
so.
better plants. Hopefully the Lego towns will look a little bit more varied. Because I think I read somewhere that they have a lot more building types.
More models. Yeah.
Now this looks salty to me down there. That can't be snow.
Tiger Roth, I would say it depends on your setting. If you play on ultra and have everything up high, then sure, you will need more bandwidth than somebody who plays at medium.
And it depends on your machine.
That
I
also.
mean, somebody explained that if you have a good machine, then you will need less data because your machine can do more of the processing. And if you have a relatively old machine, then the processing will have to happen in the clouds, which is not a problem if you have a good internet connection, because then you get that streamed. When you have both, you have an old machine and a bad internet connection. That's when you should
Rotten luck.
You should go shopping.
That's rotten luck. Okay, call your Tyro now. What are those dots?
Let's
Pretty
see.
dotty area.
Pretty dotty.
Dot matrix.
ONG.
Tents, okay, like Bedouins.
Outside temperature is 31 now. In the middle of the night.
Too hot for me,
Imagine what
even
it's
at
like
daytime.
during the day here. And then so close to the sea, the air will be quite moist. In other words, deadly.
Not compatible with me. Got it. Yeah, Kev. I had the opportunity to test the alpha, and when my internet was not on its best, the scenery looked a bit melty. Bit melted.
Yeah. So when you're in the mountains, you might have to put up with a slightly less ultra sim.
Yeah, that's true.
But I suppose you could still fly.
Where are you in the mountains? Get Skylink.
Yeah.
Was a joke.
Don't give that guy a penny.
Ooh, Südtirol. Aren't you more often on holiday there, Nights Up?
Oh yeah. I know Südtirol quite well. And depending where you are, you get good internet. But of course not up in the mountains.
No human civilization.
Nope. Only
If
camels.
you don't like neighbors, you can go here.
Yeah. And you have a whole long beach to yourself.
Yep.
There might be some sharks, but otherwise...
Dum, dum. Okay. Thanks, Boston. Thank you.
That was needed.
Yes. Well, Halloween is officially over.
Yeah. What is this cheeky Spitty doing here? You're trying to overtake me.
No.
You have a license
Just-
to do that.
I'm just flying straight.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Officer, I was just driving straight.
I have the zoomies. Meow. There's a kitty again.
Hello there.
She sits off camera. She sits on the beehive. It seems you summoned her. You're still searching the box, sweetheart?
Well, she's maybe hopeful. If there was one, there could be another.
You can't sit there. You can't park there. Let's see if we see a shark.
There's not even a proper beach here.
I know.
It's just boring.
No neighbors as far as the eye can see.
beginning of next week, for 2 days, I will have the house all to myself.
Oh, party!
Boom, boom, boom. There will
Oots,
be
oots,
loud
oots,
music.
oots, oots.
There will be loud music.
Well, next week it's unspectacular. This week is nice. With tomorrow the national holiday, so we have off. Next week is unspectacular. The week up with the flight sim release is a nice week because I have a awesome boss who gave me off the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Thursday, and the flight sim release week.
Oh well.
So there will be many things to do.
Many things, yeah.
Finding stuff out, mapping all the stuff back into the sim.
The mapping is the problem, yeah.
Yeah, but I still have the hope that some pre-resets are in there.
You wish.
Yeah, it wasn't in 2020 you had also those pre-resets, the presets.
It would be wonderful, but I doubt it. I'll use this little utility program that I have there to simply
You need a new
print
boss like
out
that,
all the settings.
Tyro. You need a new boss like that. Well, if you're nice to your boss with covering shifts nobody else wants to cover, then you can have such things sometimes. Or at least in our store it's like that. Since I don't know what you're doing. Oh boy.
That doesn't sound good. Excellent choice there. Music. One of the best voices we have at the moment. If you like sort of jazzy type singing.
I like all kind of music. I just need to like the song.
Actually, she has a lot of good songs. I don't know that particular one, but
I highly doubt that there are so many trees over here.
I think they're supposed to be bushes,
Hmm.
but they're pretty tall bushes. So, somewhere
So the high
outside
altitude Focke-Wulf, was it called Dora?
I don't know.
Me
Honestly,
neither.
I've never heard of a Dora or of a high. Was there a version for a high altitude? I didn't know about that.
There's an upside down Castella. Who needs some belly scritches?
Getting started.
No. So we are 47 miles out. And it's starting to feel my day.
Yeah.
Was busy. Ah, yes, the Focke-Wulf 190 Delta.
It's interesting. I didn't know that there was a special model for high altitude.
Castella has weird rubber banding.
Okay. Long nose. I think it already has a pretty fat nose as it is.
Whom you calling big nose?
They probably had a secretary with a long nose called Dora.
Some waves are baked in. Is Boston Elf above me? Yes, he is.
Yep.
Don't stain the ground, Boston, please. We won't get a medic over here. Rescue mission would be very hard.
Yeah, Costello is rubber banding like mad.
Full situational awareness required. So that song is saved in the playlist. It's pretty.
Castella, that's not what I call rubber banding. That's called slewing. He keeps going forwards and backwards.
Yeah, I see that too.
So somewhere around here.
Yeah, soon there's an airport. I hope the Spitty will still be there when we are firing her up next week.
Well,
Not
might
that
be
the
some-
airport gets raided and our
You might
planes
have-
are gone.
maybe the props is missing or a wheel.
Why do I see in my mind's eye that police car which is on 4 bricks instead of 4
Yes.
wheels? Well, at least it's on 4 bricks and not on the ground.
Well, it's easier to take the wheels off when it's on the bricks.
Yeah.
So the bricks are not there to make life easier for the police, but because it's easier to take the wheels off.
Hmm?
Where is this? Let's see.
Behind those mountains or
Okay, so
hills.
there.
Behind the terrain.
A little inland loop.
So when will we see it?
It's aiming for it now. So it must be over there.
I think I see it.
Yes, yes. Following the sound. Some very lost looking houses down there. Like somebody parked them. Hello, Windsock. It's about the only thing on this airfield. It's a windsock. Oh, that was nice. That was a 78. I'll take that. It does pay if you're not lazy. Normally I'm too lazy for flaps, but you actually get better landings with flaps.
Ah, floaty. So we're down safely, flaps in. That gone. So then let's park aside from night sub. Parking brake. So let's do our picture that we can say we were here. There was silence.
It's nice when there's silence.
So there the guys. Here we go. With those mountains in the back. So cheese, guys, or cheesecake.
Käse.
Not cheesecake. Well, guys, it was pretty nice to fly with you. Having you that you're spending the evening with us. Thank you for that. Cheddar. Yay! We see each other next time on Saturday with some carnage and flying in Mexico with the TBM this time. Let's see if I can still fly that plane. It's a bit ago when I had that one the last time actively up and running. So yeah, thanks guys for being here, for the follows and subs. We're signing out. Have a good start into the weekend and good night, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Where's my button? Well, there it is.